The monastery was silent, dawn's light bathing its walls in golden hues. Buddha sat serenely amidst the gathered disciples. A man named Jaya, burdened by grief, knelt before Buddha. His anguish was rooted in the pain of separation. "Buddha," Jaya began, his voice cracking, "I am consumed by heartbreak. Divorce has shattered my life, leaving me hopeless." Buddha's gaze softened as he observed Jaya's trembling form. His words were measured, imbued with profound wisdom. "Jaya," Buddha said gently, "sorrow is like a storm that stirs the ocean. The waves rise, but they eventually subside." Jaya listened, his tear-streaked face a reflection of the chaos within. Buddha continued, his voice steady. "One man built bridges, guiding rivers to flow gently under his craft, creating connections and pathways for others." The farmer's head lifted slightly, his curiosity piqued by the imagery unfolding in the Buddha's tale. "But Buddha," Jaya questioned, "how can I endure the storm? My heart feels broken beyond repair." Buddha leaned forward slightly, his presence grounding the room in tranquility. "By observing the storm without resistance, you find peace. Resistance fuels suffering," Buddha elaborated. "Like winds intensifying a storm, acceptance calms the tempest, restoring stillness to the ocean." The disciples shifted, captivated by Buddha's analogy. The man with the bridge stepped forward, the Buddha continued, his voice a calm tide, and said, "Let us meet together." They built a passage, and the river's fury calmed as it was given away. Attachment binds us to impermanence, causing anguish when impermanence prevails. "But Buddha," Jaya queried, "is it wrong to love, knowing impermanence will bring eventual loss?" "Number, Jaya," Buddha assured him. "Love is pure, but clinging turns love into chains. Freedom lies in unselfish love. What can we learn from its journey?" He looked to his disciples expectantly. They pondered in unison, the quiet stretching into the night. "Observe pain as a passing cloud," Buddha directed. "Clouds drift, reshaping the sky but never erasing its expanse." The disciples exchanged glances, resonating with the simplicity and power of Buddha's analogy. Jaya found his voice again. "But Buddha, observing pain feels impossible," Jaya admitted. "Its weight crushes me, leaving no space for clarity." The disciples nodded, a newfound clarity sparkling in their eyes. They began to see how life's challenges were not enemies but companions on the path. Mindfulness unveils the transient nature of suffering. He gestured toward a bowl of water, filled with rippling reflections. "See this water? Disturbance distorts clarity, yet clarity returns when we observe disturbance without interference," Buddha clarified. "Its transience reveals itself, like ripples fading in still waters." The world around them pulsed with life, a symphony of crickets, rustling leaves, and whispering winds. As they walked, a disciple named Jyoti spoke from the back of the group. "Suffering demands observation, not judgment," Buddha encouraged. "Judgment chains us, while observation liberates us to embrace life's cycles." The disciples leaned closer, sensing the depth of Buddha's teachings. Jaya's gaze steadied, his mind grappling with acceptance. "But Buddha," Jaya persisted, "how do I practice mindfulness amid such overwhelming sorrow?" Buddha smiled, his presence grounding their collective unease. "Through your breath," he advised, "the rhythm of life's impermanence." He motioned for the disciples to focus on their inhalations and exhalations. Each breath carries beginnings and endings. The trail led them to a clearing where a single ancient tree stood, its roots anchoring it firmly to the earth. Buddha gestured for them to sit beneath its sprawling branches, the air thick with the scent of moss and bark. "Each of you carries a question in your heart," Buddha said, his voice like a bomb. "Speak it aloud, for unspoken fears burden the soul. Pain transforms under the light of mindfulness," Buddha taught. "Resistance magnifies pain, Mindfulness dissolves it, revealing life's transient beauty. The disciples meditated together, their breaths weaving unity into the stillness of the monastery. Jaya's heart lightened slightly. Impermanence does not mean hopelessness, Buddha clarified. It promises renewal, the certainty of change in life's unfolding tapestry. Jaya's sorrow remained but felt less consuming. Buddha's wisdom nurtured hope, planting seeds of understanding in fertile ground. By embracing impermanence, Buddha concluded, you unlock freedom from suffering and discover peace within life's inevitable storms. The disciples bowed in gratitude as Buddha's words permeated their spirits. Jaya rose, his burden eased but not erased. His journey had begun, guided by Buddha's profound teachings. Ananda, the heart fully open, gives without fear, loves without condition, and remains steadfast even when hurt. When your heart mirrors the sky, vast and boundless, that is when you know you have bloomed. The disciples gathered, anticipating Buddha's words of wisdom. Among them sat Jaya, his sorrow now tinged with curiosity. The void within him lingered, casting shadows over newfound understanding. Buddha, Jaya began softly, I have observed pain as impermanent. Each carried with them the knowledge that, like the lotus and the river, their hearts could overcome darkness and find the light. Together, they embraced the journey, knowing that the warmth they sought was already within them. Jaya, he said, the void is not the enemy. Can a garden flourish without soil? Buddha asked. The soil, though barren, holds potential for new life to spring forth. But Buddha, Jaya said hesitantly, how does one plant seeds in soil that seems lifeless? Buddha gestured toward a lotus blooming in a shallow pond. This lotus thrives despite muddy water. Its strength lies in resilience. Resilience is born from compassion, Buddha continued. Compassion nurtures life where despair seeks to take root. Buddha inclined his head slightly, his expression serene. Yes, Ananda, endurance is part of the lesson. Jaya, Buddha said, compassion begins within. To heal, you must first offer kindness to yourself. But Buddha, Jaya protested. Self-compassion feels impossible when guilt and sorrow overwhelm the heart. Buddha's eyes softened as he addressed Jaya's struggle. Guilt chains you to the past, compassion frees you to embrace the present. The lotus does not resent the mud, Buddha explained. It acknowledges the mud's role in its journey of growth. The disciples nodded, reflecting on the nature of resilience. Jaya's breathing deepened, calming the storm in his mind. Buddha, Jaya inquired, how do I practice self-compassion without feeling selfish? Self-compassion is not selfish, Buddha replied. It is the soil from which compassion for others blossoms naturally. Extend kindness to yourself as you would to a child, Buddha encouraged. Nurture the broken pieces within you gently. Jaya's gaze fell to his hands, calloused from years of hardship. Buddha's words resonated with the silent ache within. The void is an opportunity, Buddha said. In emptiness, you find space to rebuild and create new meaning. But Buddha, Jaya asked, how do I fill the void without clinging to fleeting distractions? Compassion is the answer, Buddha affirmed. Extend compassion outward, and the void transforms into a source of connection. He recounted a tale of a widow who healed by aiding others. Her kindness mended hearts, including her own. The act of giving sustains the giver, Buddha explained. Compassion's ripple effect nourishes all who are touched by its grace. The disciples listened intently, their spirits awakened by Buddha's teachings. Jaya lifted his head, a glimmer of resolve surfacing. Buddha, Jaya whispered, I will offer compassion to others. But how do I begin? Start small, Buddha advised. Listen to someone in need. Share your time, and offer your presence without expectation. Jaya nodded, absorbing the simplicity of Buddha's instructions. He resolved to weave compassion into the fabric of his days. When you offer compassion, Buddha reminded, "You heal yourself as much as you heal others. Your void becomes an infinite source." The monastery echoed with silence, the weight of Buddha's wisdom settling in their hearts. Jaya felt his spirit lift. Another day passed, yet Buddha's teachings remained vivid in Jaya's mind. He began practicing acts of kindness tirelessly. He comforted a grieving disciple, shared a meal with a wandering monk, and offered prayers for the sick. Through these acts, Jaya discovered new dimensions of compassion. The void that had plagued him now felt like fertile soil. "Buddha," Jaya confessed weeks later, "compassion has helped me feel lighter. But I still fear the impermanence of my efforts." Buddha smiled, understanding Jaya's concern. "Fear arises from attachment," he explained. "Compassion transcends impermanence, leaving an eternal imprint." The disciples meditated on Buddha's teachings, their breaths intertwined with newfound understanding. Jaya felt his fear begin to dissipate. Compassion reshapes impermanence into legacy, Buddha concluded. Its impact echoes beyond lifetimes, healing hearts long after we depart. The monastery basked in the brilliance of Buddha's words. Jaya felt the ripples of his journey calming into stillness. Each act of compassion had watered his soul, allowing the garden within him to thrive amidst life's uncertainty. Another day, another breeze carried the scent of blooming jasmine into the monastery. The disciples gathered, radiating quiet anticipation. Among them stood Jaya, his demeanor transformed by months of introspection and service. His eyes sparkled with newfound clarity. "Buddha," Jaya began, bowing deeply, "your teachings have calmed my storms, yet I feel poised at the threshold of transformation." Buddha rose once more, his presence commanding yet gentle. "Let us return to the Bodhi tree. Fear binds us to the past," Buddha continued. "It chains us to what was, obscuring the vastness of what can be." Jaya nodded, his heart stirred by Buddha's insight. The disciples listened intently, eager to glean wisdom for their own journeys. "But Buddha," Jaya asked, "how do I truly let go? The past, though painful, feels intertwined with my identity." "The past is a shadow," Buddha replied. "It shapes our path but does not dictate the direction of our steps." "But Buddha," Jaya pressed, "if I release the past, what remains of me? Who am I without my scars?" Buddha smiled gently, understanding Jaya's struggle. "You are not your scars, Jaya. You are the light that endures beyond them." The disciples exchanged thoughtful glances, the simplicity of Buddha's words resonating deeply. Jaya's breathing steadied, his shoulders relaxing. "Imagine a bird leaving its nest," Buddha suggested. "The nest nurtures it, yet the sky offers boundless freedom. The bird does not forget the nest," Buddha elaborated. "It carries the lessons but embraces the vast horizon." Jaya closed his eyes, visualizing the metaphor. He felt a flicker of courage igniting within, spurred by Buddha's guidance. "But Buddha," Jaya whispered, "what if the vastness overwhelms me? How do I find direction in the endless sky?" "The sky reflects your inner world," Buddha explained. "Clarity within reveals direction without, guiding you like stars in the night." Buddha gestured toward a nearby stream, its waters glinting under the sun. "See how the stream flows effortlessly, finding its path? The stream does not resist its journey," Buddha continued. "It adapts, carving its way through obstacles with unwavering grace." Jaya contemplated the stream, its lessons as profound as Buddha's words. The disciples followed his gaze, sensing its symbolism. "Buddha," Jaya said thoughtfully, "I understand adaptation and grace. Yet how do I embrace freedom without fear of failure?" "Failure is an illusion," Buddha replied. "Each step, even if faltering, is a part of the journey to freedom. The bird learns to fly by falling," Buddha added. "Each fall teaches resilience, bringing it closer to the boundless sky." Jaya nodded, his resolve solidifying like stone. The disciples marveled at Buddha's ability to weave wisdom into simple truths. Buddha, Jaya spoke with newfound determination. I am ready to embrace freedom. What should guide me as I move forward? Love and purpose, Buddha answered. Master, the flame teaches us to give freely, yet with caution, for unchecked fire may consume more than it nourishes. Buddha's smile reflected the glow of the fire. Surya, generosity without wisdom can indeed harm. Yet, the flame that burns with purpose spreads warmth without fear. It is the harmony between intention and effort. Jaya's mind absorbed Buddha's wisdom, each word a stepping stone toward his transformation. The disciples felt inspired in their silence. Another day passed. Yet Jaya's journey unfolded with each moment. Buddha rose, his silhouette merging with the celestial tapestry above. Let us share this warmth, for a fire kindled together burns brighter and longer. His heart blossomed with courage. Buddha, Jaya confessed upon returning. Life beyond the monastery is both daunting and exhilarating. How do I navigate its challenges? With mindfulness, Buddha replied. Mindfulness grounds you in the present, balancing your journey between action and reflection. Each moment offers a choice, Buddha continued. Mindfulness reveals the path of compassion, ensuring your steps align with your purpose. Jaya bowed in gratitude, his spirit uplifted by Buddha's unwavering support. His journey of transformation was far from complete. The first light of dawn kissed the horizon, its arrival both gentle and inevitable. Buddha led them further upward, the summit within reach, its promise woven into the air. Buddha, Jaya said with deep reverence, your teachings have unveiled a new beginning for me. Words cannot capture my gratitude. Buddha smiled, his eyes twinkling like the stars. Jaya, your transformation is a testament to the power of resilience and love. Continue walking the path with courage and humility, Buddha advised. The lessons you embody will inspire others to find freedom. The disciples bowed as Buddha concluded his teachings, their hearts united in reverence. Jaya's journey had only just begun. The monastery stood as a sanctuary of wisdom, its walls echoing with the teachings of Buddha. The ripples of his guidance extended far beyond its boundaries, shaping lives like Jaya's in profound and lasting ways. As they reached the peak, the wind embraced them, carrying whispers from the valleys below. Buddha stood at the center, his presence commanding yet serene. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.